In our previous class, we were discussing about construction of in-center. Okay, in-center of a circle, that is meeting point of angle bisectors. So we got a circle inside a triangle, and make sure your circle is touching all the this one sides of the triangle. Okay, so your circle should not go out of the triangle. Be very careful. Okay, so we have finished with the 7th one. Now we have the 8th one. 8th one, what they have told? Construct triangle ABC in which AB equals BC equals 6 centimeter. Angle B is 80 degree and locate its in center and draw the in circle. So we will draw the rough figure. Okay, first. So here you have the rough figure. And they have given two sides equal. Okay. So here you have the triangle name A, B, C. The triangle name they have ABC. AB equals BC. This is 6 centimeter. This also is 6 centimeter. And angle B they have given as 80 degree. Okay, angle B they have given how much? 80 degree. So this is how your rough figure will be. Now we will start the main figure. Okay, the first thing what you have to do, first you have to draw the base of the triangle, that is how much? 6 centimeter. So first we will draw the base. Okay, base of the triangle, that is 6 centimeter. So BC, that is 6 centimeter. Okay, now next thing what you have to do, this angle B they have given how much? 80 degree. Okay. So take 80 degree. This is your 80. Okay. And on this 80 degree, how much you have to cut? 6 centimeter. Okay. So this is your 6 centimeter BC. You can take it from here itself. This is your 6 centimeter. So what you will do? Keep it on this point B and cut your 6 centimeter on this angle. And then join this. This is your A, this is your B, and this is your C. And this angle is how much? 80 degree. This side is 6 centimeter. Okay, this is how your main figure will be. You can give a name over here for writing the steps of construction, X or Y, anything you can give. Okay, now what we have to do? We have to construct angle bisectors of any two angles. So I am doing for B and C. Okay. So keep your pointer on B. Again keep it on this point, more than half radius. Okay, the radius is more than half. See how I have taken. The radius is more than half. If it's not an angle bisector, it will not touch the sides of the triangle. Okay, be careful. And then join both. Okay, again for this angle C you make. So here you have okay, and then what you do? Join. Okay, now what you have to do, as I told you in the previous time what we did, from here you have to draw one perpendicular. perpendicular bisector to know the radius of the circle. So what we will do, see this is the point, okay, this is the point I. This is the point I. Keep your pointer on I. Okay, and then what you have to do, you have to draw one semicircle. That is, you have to, from here one arc, from here one arc. Okay. Keep it on I. Here one arc you cut, here one arc you cut. Again this point, radius should be more than half. Here one. Again here one. And then what you will do, join this. Till here you join, it's enough, okay, because you need to know only the radius of the circle. Now keep this as the center, and this one you can name it as O. This point you can name it as O. IO as this one, radius of the circle. Okay, so this is the radius of the circle. First check they are meeting or not. Okay, first check they are touching or not. So here your circle goes. Okay. So this is your circle, okay. That is what we have done. We have taken this as the radius. See, this one we have taken as the radius. And then we have drawn the circle, okay. So the circle is touching all the points of all the sides of the triangle. Okay, you can see a circle. You can see the circle. The circle is touching all the parts of the sides of the triangle. Okay. So, draw the circle properly. The radius of the circle will be IO. Okay, the radius of the circle will be IO, and then you need to draw the in circle. If they tell to measure the in radius, this radius you have to measure. Okay, so this completes your in circle. Okay, so again I am repeating. First what we have done, first we have taken the base BC 6 centimeter. Then at B we have taken 80 degree. On this 80 degree, how much we have cut? 6 centimeter. The same measurement we have cut 6 centimeter. After cutting that, you join this, you will get the triangle ABC. After getting the triangle, construct angle bisectors of any two angles. I have done for B and I have done for C. Okay, now the two angle bisectors, you make them meet at I. Okay, now from this point I, what we need to do? We need to draw one, construct one perpendicular bisector to BC. So, this is the perpendicular bisector, name this point as O. Now with I as center and IO as the radius of the circle, draw the in circle. Okay, so write the steps of construction in your own words, or you can see the example and write the steps of construction. So this completes your exercise 4.6. Now see, what's the difference between circumcenter and in-center? In in-center, the circle will be inside. In circumcenter, it will be outside. Don't get confused with both the sums. Okay, be careful. Any one thing you remember, other thing will be the reverse of that. Okay, so do all the sums, complete your practical geometry, full exercise, and please send it to me. 4.5, 4.6, please send it to me because that carries maximum marks, right? 8 marks, no? So be careful with the practical geometry and graph. Now after this, we will go for the one words, okay? One words we will go. Exercise 4.7. Now see the one words. Now the first one is exterior angle of a triangle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. Yes. Suppose if you draw a triangle like this. Okay. This is the exterior angle, right? Exterior angle equals sum of interior opposite angles. So first one is which option? Second option. This property of triangles you learned, no? And that you have this property. So first one is second option. Now second one, what they have told? In the quadrilateral ABCD, AB equals BC. Okay, AB equals BC and AD equals DC. Okay, AD equals DC. Now see, when these two sides are equal, what will happen? The angles opposite to them also will be equal. Okay, angles opposite to them also will be equal. So if you draw a triangle like this angle will be equal to this angle. Okay, this angle will be equal to this angle. Because these two sides are equal, angles opposite to them also will be equal. Okay, so this full angle A and full angle C will be equal. So that you can name it as X. And then you can use the quadrilateral angle sum property and you can find, that is, when you add up all the four angles, how much you should get? 360 degree, right? So use that property. You will get the value as BCD. You will get the angle BCD. You will get it as 105 degree. Okay, you will get the answer 105 degree because these two angles are equal. You can name it as X. So 2x plus 42 plus 108 equals 360. Transpose that, get the value of that angle. So that will be how much? 105 degree. Now the next one, ABCD is a square. Diagonals AC and BD meet at O. The number of pairs of congruent triangles with vertex O. How many congruent triangles you have? They have asked. So how many triangles you will get? 6 triangles. Okay. These two triangles are congruent. These two triangles are congruent. This full triangle is congruent to this full triangle. Then this side triangle is congruent to this side triangle. So totally you have how many? 6. Okay. So the number of pairs of congruent triangles with vertex O are 6. Next one, fourth one. In the given figure, CE is parallel to DB. Okay, CE is parallel to BD. Then the vertex X is how much? Now where is your X over here? This is your X. Okay, now when the two lines are parallel, which property we can use? Alternate interior angles will be equal. Okay, that property you use and you will get the value of X. So this will be how much? 85 degree. Okay, the value of X will be 85 degree. Understood? So this is how you will do this sum. The two lines are parallel. So what will happen? The alternate interior angles will be equal. Now we will go for the next one. Next one, what they have told? The correct statement out of the following is, now when you see this, what all angles they have given? This is 60, this is 70, this is 50, this is 70, this is 60, 70 and 50. Now see, this is angle A, angle B. Now the 70 is equal to which one? E. Okay, the 70 equals E. And what about this angle A? Angle A 50, which is the 50 over here? F. So you will write this order A, B, C is congruent to A will be equal to F. B will be equal to E. C will be equal to D. So which is the correct option they have asked? So we will get triangle ABC is congruent to triangle FED because we know angle A equals angle F from the figure. Angle B equals angle E from the figure. Angle C equals angle D from the figure. So we say these two triangles are congruent. This order, this is the correct order. Okay. That is fifth one is fourth option. Now the sixth one, if the diagonal of the rhombus are equal, then the rhombus is a square. Sixth one is third option. Sixth one is the third option, square. Now we have the next one. If the bisectors of angle A and angle B of a quadrilateral ABCD meet at O, then angle AOB is half of. Okay, you all know the property, no? Half of angle C plus angle D. That is the bisectors of, this is the quadrilateral. Okay, if you draw a quadrilateral A, B, C, D, bisectors of angle A and angle B meet at O. Okay, bisectors of this type of sum you have in the exercise also. One sum you have. You can see the exercise, one sum you have like this. So you will get Then angle AOB equals half of angle C plus angle D. That same thing they have asked in the one words. Now the eighth one, the interior angle made by the side of the parallelogram is 90 degree. When the parallelogram is a rectangle. Okay, the interior angle made by the side of a parallelogram is 90 degree. Then it is a rectangle. From this option, it's a rectangle. Ninth one, which of the following statements is correct? Now here they are talking about parallelogram. When you see a parallelogram, what all properties you have? Opposite sides will be parallel and equal. Okay. So both the pairs of opposite sides of a parallelogram are always equal. Okay, fourth one. Ninth one is fourth option. Now the 10th one you have, the angles of a triangle are this one and this one, then the value of x. So add up all these three angles, how much you should get? 180 degree. Okay, add up all these three angles, it should come as 180 degree. From that you transpose and find, you will get the x value as 35 degree. Okay, 3x minus 40 plus x plus 20 plus 2x minus 10 equals 180 degree. Angle sum property of a triangle. So transpose that and get the x value, that is 35 degree. Now the next one you have, PQ and RS are two equal chords of a circle with center O. Such that angle this is given as 70. So what will be angle this one? So PQ and RS are the two equal chords of a circle. Okay, two equal chords of a circle with center O. Angle POQ, this is PQ and this is RS. And the center point they have given as O. So angle POQ, this angle is how much? 70. So what will be angle ORS? ORS, this angle they have asked. Okay, this angle they have asked. So that angle will be how much? 55 degree. Okay, angle ORS. This angle will be 55 degree. When this angle is 70. When this angle is 70 degree. So now you have the next one, 12th one. A chord is at a distance of 15 centimeter from the center of a circle of radius 25 centimeter. Then what is the length of the chord? So you draw the figure, okay. A chord is at a distance of 15 centimeter from the center. So 15 centimeter from the center, chord will be like this. This is the chord over here. The distance is from here is how much? 15. And they have told the radius, they have told us 25. So use the Pythagoras property and find the length. So you will get 20 plus 20, that is 40. So this will give you 40 centimeter. 12th one is third option, 40 centimeter. Next one, the 13th one you have. In the given figure, O is the center of the circle and angle ACB equals 40. ACB equals 40 degree. Angle AOB equals how much? Now angle at the center will always be double of that. So 40 into plus 40, what you will get? 80. So this is the answer. Okay, 13th one is first option because angle at the center is double of the angle at any other point on the circle, on the circumference. So 13th is first option. The 14th one you have, in a cyclic quadrilateral ABCD, angle A is 4x, angle C is 2x, find the value of x. So cyclic quadrilateral, you know the properties. So from that you find, you will get the answer as 30. Okay, this is your circle. Inside that you have the cyclic quadrilateral. This is your A, B, C, D. Angle A is 4x. Angle C is 2x. So what will be the value of x they have asked? So what you will get? 4x plus 2x, what you will get? 6x. Okay, 6x equals 180. X will be how much? 30 degree. So value of x is how much? 30. Opposite angles are supplementary, right? So 4x plus 2x is 6x. 6x equals 180. X value will be how much? 30. Next you have the 15th one. In the figure, O is the center of the circle and the diameter AB bisects the chord CD at E, such that CE equals ED equals 8 centimeter. Okay. and EB they have given as 4, then the radius of the circle is how much? So you join that, okay, and use the Pythagoras property, you will get the answer 10 centimeter. So 15th one you have the fourth option, that is 10 centimeter. You do it and see children, then only you will get. Okay, they have given the measurements, write all the measurements in the figure, join them and see, you will get a triangle. Use the Pythagoras property for that and you get the answer 10 centimeter. Now the 16th one, in the figure PQRS and PTVS are two cyclic quadrilaterals. This type also you have in the exercise, you can see that. Angle QRS is given as 100. This angle is given as 100. So angle TVS will be how much? Okay, angle TVS will be how much? So the same concept you apply. In a cyclic quadrilateral, opposite angles are supplementary. From that you will get the answer, okay. So this answer will be how much? 100 degree. Okay, this answer will be 100 degree. Now next one, 17th one. If one angle of a cyclic quadrilateral is 75, then the opposite angle will be how much? 180 minus 75, that is 105. So 17th one is second option, 105. Next one you have 18th one. Now the figure is given over here. What all they have told is a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral which is inside the circle. Okay, that's called a cyclic quadrilateral, in which CD is produced to E. CF is drawn parallel to AB. CF is drawn parallel to AB. Okay, and this angle is given as 80. This angle is 20. Then what is angle BAD? This angle BAD. So these two angles will add up to 180. Now since these two lines are parallel, what will happen? The alternate interior angles will be equal. Okay, so from that you will get 120 degree. From that you will get the answer 120 degree. So for the 18th one you have the third option, 120 degree. 19th one, AD is the diameter of the circle and AB is the chord. AD is given as 30. You draw the circle and then only you will know. Okay. AD is the diameter of the circle. AB is the chord. And then what AB, from here you can draw one chord. Okay. AB is the chord. If AD is given as 30, AB is given as 24, then the distance of AB from the center, this distance you have to find. This is a center point O. So you can join this. You will get a right angle triangle. Okay, the full length of the chord is 30. So this half of the length will be how much? 15. This length will be 15. From that you have to find. Okay. So use the Pythagoras property again. You will get the answer 9. So 19th one, the answer is 9 centimeter. Now 20th one, what they have told? In the given figure, OP equals 17. PQ equals 30. OS is the perpendicular from PQ to PQ and RS is how much they have asked. So this length RS you have to find. Okay. What all they have given? OP they have given as 17. PQ they have given as 30. So PR will be how much? 15. This will be 15. Use the Pythagoras property, find this length. So the RS length will be how much? 9 centimeter. 17 square is 289. 289 minus 225. Subtract and find this length was. And then find the remaining length. Okay, the full thing is the radius of the circle. So you will get from that. So this will be 9 centimeter. So this completes your one words. Okay. So this completes your one words and this completes the portions also for the exam. Okay. So you need to prepare properly. In the next class, we will discuss the pattern, everything. Okay. So this completes your one words. Please complete your practical geometry, all the sums, and please send it to me. Okay. Because you know practical geometry carries 8 marks. Okay. So please do it properly and neatly. See that the circle is touching the triangle. All the things you have to check properly. If it's not touching, you will not get marks, children. Okay, in the exam, be careful. Okay, so complete your classwork, everything, and please send it to me.